Good morning from beautiful New York City. If you've been a part of this channel for a little while now, you know how much we love our coffee. Ever since moving here to New York City recently, we have quickly discovered what an incredible cafe scene they have here. I mean, one of the best coffee scenes in the world. And that should mean something considering that we have traveled to cafe hubs all around the world, such as Colombia, Seoul, Korea, Melbourne, Australia, and more. So we thought it would be fun if we brought you with us this weekend for 48 hours of cafe hopping in New York City. Today is going to be all Brooklyn cafes, and tomorrow all Manhattan cafes. So let's do it. It's gonna be fun.
So we headed off for our first stop of the day, which is one of our favorite cafes in the world, Cabra. We have been to one of their locations in Manhattan and even went to one in Bangkok, Thailand. Every time we have been to Cabra, it has been a 10 out of 10. And we have heard about this new location that they have in Bushwick, Brooklyn. It is such a nice space, you guys. The energy in there is just so cozy. The music is always really good. The service is great. Plus, the Cabra has some of the best pastries of any cafe we have been to in New York. More specifically, their cardamom bun. This pastry has us in a chokehold at the moment. Look at how beautiful they are. As for drinks, I always get their matcha latte. They have one of my favorite matchas in the city. It's ceremonial grade and they prepare it perfectly. I cannot recommend it highly enough. And Juan Marcel thinks that this place is up there for one of his favorite cups of coffees in the city as well, and I'd have to agree with him. All around, this place is just perfection, and if you have not tried it yet, we would say it should be at the top of your list. It's a must try.
Buddy's Cafe. This is a local, beloved Puerto Rican small business in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We did a cafe hopping vlog last year actually here in New York, and we featured this spot, and it was arguably our favorite of the video. It's her and her partner that run it. It started during the pandemic. She learned how to roast beans herself and everything. This is like a built from the ground up spot. I love it. So good, babe. The owners are Rachel and her partner. And unfortunately, Rachel recently got on TikTok to share a sad update.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and I own a coffee shop in Brooklyn. And today, I just got word that I might not be able to stay in the same lease because of rent increase, which is the reality for so many people. But not only that, right next door to me, they're putting a coffee shop. And I don't know if I sound like so stupid crying and complaining like this, but it just feels like you just can't win.
That just sucks. I mean, it's an example of the hardworking and kind and passionate people that make New York the amazing and special place that it is, being driven out by price gouging and corporate greed. And that's something that is unacceptable in my eyes, because this is literally one of the most loved places in the neighborhood.
This place has over 1,000 reviews. All of them are 5 stars.
Yeah, I was gonna say, one of the things that strikes us is it's literally a flawless 5-star reviewed spot. Like, you do not see that, especially in New York. Like, someone always has something to say. Anyways, we are technically New York transplants. And so we definitely want to take any chance, any opportunity that we can to support local businesses and promote them and uplift them, especially one that hits so close to home, being that I'm Puerto Rican. This is a Puerto Rican-owned business. All things aside, it's literally so good. They make the best coquito latte I've ever had.
Do. I'm ready to try mine.
I already secretly tried it. It's so good. It's literally just insane.
I got the matcha this time. It's really good.
I know. I didn't know they could do the coquito matcha.
I know.
They deserve all the shine they can get. I love seeing the outpouring of support, but we do want to make sure to pour some extra shine on it. This cannot just be a temporary wave. We gotta show up for these guys, you know? If you can't come in person, you can go check out their website, which we're gonna link down below. You can buy some coffee beans.
Yeah, they sell, I think Rachel herself roasts the beans.
Yep.
So, really cool. I'm excited to try these.
I know. And then I bought some merch, a shirt, which is actually a pretty cool shirt. Support local, small businesses.
Yes, 100%. Cheers. Cheers to that.
The weird thing is I'm good. That's how I know I'm too addicted to caffeine.
Yeah, you are.
Because this is like just a normal day to me.
No, okay.
You know I had to do like 3 cups of coffee a day.
Well, you do like 2 cups of coffee and then also yerba mate.
So we want to maybe tone it down a little bit with this next spot and do a matcha instead of a coffee, especially for this one. You're the matcha lover of us.
I am a matcha lover.
We actually have quite a few matcha specific cafes in the city that we love.
Like Kijitora, people.
The thing is though, we've consistently, when we've gone to those places and shared it on our vlogs, seen comments telling us there's a spot that's even better than both of those for matcha, and it's called Kettl.
So that's where we're going.
Yes.
And I'm excited.
I know you are.
So Kettl is actually a Japanese tea house here in New York, which imports the highest quality matcha all the way from Japan. Being in here made our hearts so happy, as we absolutely love Japan. That's where we really developed our love for matcha, because Japan produces the best matcha in the world, particularly in the city of Uji, Japan, which they actually offered Uji sourced matcha right here in Kettl. So I ordered that, of course. Juan Marcel had his eye caught on this specialty hojicha hot chocolate, and when the drinks came out, we were instantly obsessed. I mean, look at the color of this matcha, and look at how beautiful Juan Marcel's hojicha is. He took a sip and literally jumped up and started dancing because of how good it was. I tried it and I instantly understood, because it was that good. My matcha was also so creamy and umami. It did get all over my teeth, but I do have to say that this is one of the best matchas in New York after trying. Insane. We started off our Manhattan cafe hopping day with a trendy new spot in the Lower East Side named Dialogue and Flowers. This cafe was absolutely adorable with all of the greenery and floral highlights. Plus, the drinks were stunning. Literally, look at how beautiful these are. I got the matcha latte with carrot cake cold foam, which also came with the cutest little carrot on top. Juan Marcel got the iced espresso Einspanner, which also came with some sort of delicious cold foam, but the drinks weren't just beautiful to look at, they were also really good. Despite looking like they may be too sweet, they actually weren't at all. And the vibes in here were just so cute. The music was really good. They even had this super cute journal to write in with a prompt question, which is the dialogue aspect of the cafe. Such a fun, cute cafe. It's definitely one to put on your list. Anyways, we headed off to our next spot of the day, which we were very excited for. It's a spot called Coffee Project New York, and we have heard a lot about the unique drink offerings that they have here.
So I got a nitro flight. You have the deconstructed latte, which is super cool. I have to go down the line and try each one. All right, you ready? So this first one is the cold brew with no nitrogen or anything. Delicious. This is the same thing but with food grade nitrogen.
And it looks like a Guinness.
I know, that's what he was saying. It's it looks like a Guinness and it gives it a little more of a dark chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one so far. This is the nitro with half and half. This will probably be my favorite. Oh, it's like milk chocolate. So first the espresso.
Okay. I'm not an espresso girl, but it's really good.
And then this is a local farm's milk.
Yes,
right
and
here.
it's warm. Oh, it's so good.
And now both together as the latte.
That's so good.
The
That's
coffee
incredible.
is so good actually. I'm so impressed. Let me try this.
Isn't that so good?
Oh my gosh. You were right.
What? Which one is that?
This is the deconstructed latte, but this is the latte one. It's so good. The
You
milk
guys
is
are like in orgasmic state here. I'm like, I'm like getting half of it. It's great.
vicariously. So this is a spot that we have highlighted several times in our New York vlogs. We can't make a cafe hopping list or anything like that without including it because of this guy right here. This is the draft latte. I am a huge draft latte fan ever since I tried it for the first time in a spot called Ralph's Cafe in Manhattan. When I tried it there, I raved about it on our vlogs, and then one of our friends actually said, the best draft latte in the city is La Colombe. Ever since trying it, I have to agree, it is the best one.
It's so
Cheers.
good. It just is the perfect coffee color.
It's literally so good. I can't even believe it. It's creamy, the flavor. It's like there's no syrup flavor or anything, but it's like kind of almost vanilla-y without vanilla
it's
syrup.
also, it's not strong and it's not sweet.
I didn't get anything because I am over caffeinated. The last spot was basically 2 coffees for me.
Yeah,
So.
it was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
And you had a lot too.
I've
but
had a
you
lot.
just keep going.
I'm on the edge of Penachikak.
Yeah. Penachikak. Penachikak.
Penachikak.
Penachikak.
Okay, well that's how it's going. Anyways.
The next spot of the day was literally right across the street from the MoMA. It's called Arabica, which is an iconic cafe with different locations in major cities all over the world. Something we really admire about this brand is no matter how many locations they open, each one of them feels incredibly unique and like its own standalone cafe. This one had a crazy white spaceship futuristic vibe to it, which was really cool. Anyways, we grabbed our drinks to go because we headed to a special location in mind right next door to sit and enjoy them together.
Cheers, baby. 5th spot of the day.
Well, for me it's 4th caffeine of the day because I skipped La Colombe.
If you ever go to Arabica, try the Spanish latte.
It's really good.
So good.
But I got the matcha.
You've told me that the matcha in Arabica is pretty good, like surprisingly
It is
good.
actually pretty good. You know, the thing is, though, that they don't like whisk it themselves. It's like already a paste that they like. Yeah, I saw him do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it's like, it's fine.
I wouldn't say you go there for the matcha though. The coffee, Arabica's coffee is insanely good. So good. Try this again. Like, you need to be reminded how good that is, first of all.
Oh, that's so good.
Right?
It's like sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, well, you added brown sugar.
No, the Spanish latte has condensed milk.
Oh.
And the location was so cool.
Oh, it was right across the street from the MoMA.
And then also so close to Central Park, which is where we're at, by the way. Such a nice view. Look at this.
We haven't been to Central Park in so long.
What a view. So beautiful. Oh, they're about to. Oh, there's. Why do you? Rhylan is convinced that those ducks are killing each other.
I just couldn't.
That is full-blown sex. Rhylan's traumatized by a little duck love. Okay, so weird note to end on there, but this is gonna do it for this cafe hopping vlog, you guys. Please let us know in the comments if we missed any of your favorite spots in New York. We love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with us this week, and we'll see you in the next one.